I keep thinking like E3 just keeps roaming like through my mind like every fucking day. The worst thing that can happen is that I go to E3 and the events are trash, which I highly doubt. There's some things that I think like that I'm hoping don't go down. Like for example, Sony. Like I don't know what they're gonna bring, but these are some of the games that I'm really hoping come out this year or that I really want to try out when I'm over there. Games that I'm just interested in general. One of the games that I really want to hear more about, and I know it sounds weird, is actually from Ubisoft. It's For Honor. It was that like medieval type game where it had some AI and then it had like several players. I think 4 or 5 or 6 on 6, but they had some several AI like knights and stuff like that. And you had to go through them to get to like the main knight or the main king or whoever it was that you was going up against. I thought that game looked pretty cool. But I gotta also remember that with Ubisoft, they have this way of making all their games very similar. For example, Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, you have now The Division. A lot of them have like similar elements. The only one that really was different is like Rainbow Six, obviously, and the Splinter Cell franchise, which was very good, but they were very different from like with the mechanics as far as like going into other people's worlds or just like the cover system. Like it was very different compared to like those 3 main games I've mentioned. But For Honor, I really am looking forward to that game. Ghost Recon Wildlands, I know they might mention that, but that's not a game right now that I'm hyping up because think about it. It's another Ubisoft title, 4-player co-op. Look at The Division. I'm not even trying to look that lane. Another game I'm actually most interested in is Mafia 3. Now, Mafia 3, I just seen some more gameplay. It should look epic. I think the time period, and this is how my mind works. When I think of like games in the 1900s, like 1910, 1920s, 30, 40, 50, I have different color tints. I don't know why. I think of like, for example, the 1960s and 70s, I have like this weird little color tint to it. So when I see the game, I'm just like, yo, it's crazy because they had this weird color tint to the game that really represents just the film of how movies look in that time period. And I think it looks amazing. Another game I'm really hoping that they even announced is actually God of War 4. I love the God of War franchise. I love the series. I love the whole shebang-a-bang with God of War. I did not necessarily play the ones on PSP, but there's questions. Where they left off the story with the last God of War, Ascension, I'm curious now, like, how they're going to even push forward with this new God of War. With Kratos, what time period, or even if they're going to keep it the same time, I'm not too sure, honestly. This is going to be new to me. I would love to hear. I don't want to get hints and rumors. I want to really see it live or really see what's going to go down. Hopefully some gameplay even while I'm at E3, I get to try it out for myself. I want to see where they push forward with Kratos. I don't mind if they have some change because I thought the franchise was supposed to end the series, but somehow they brought him back. I don't want to spoil the game. Or somehow they're reintroducing him. I don't know in what form or shape or what's the plot, what's the story going to be, what's the set place, what's the setting, the genre. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what they're going to do with the title. But I am super interested to see how they're going to really push Kratos in this next God of War game. And once again, like, I love the franchise. I love the series of God of War. I love God of War. So hopefully it's not going to be a game that you feel they just pushed out because of the nostalgic or just the fact of its name and they know they're going to get sales. I really want a juicy, genuine, like, rich story with God of War. If I don't mind change, but not too much where it changes what God of War is all about. Another game that I really want to hear is actually, I want to hear the announcement of Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know if we're going to get that in this E3. I want to hear that Red Dead Redemption 2 is dropping. Now, mind you, I didn't even get that far in with the campaign, so yeah, I'm going to hold that one. But what really drew me into that game was its multiplayer. And when you hear people say that the story was really good, and I actually enjoyed the first half of the story, but when you hear people discuss like how great the multiplayer is and even the story, you can't miss a game because it's rare that you get games that have such a deep, rich, very subtle story with an awesome multiplayer. So you can't get two. There's always one or the other. Sometimes there's really no purpose of having one and just the other. Like, we have certain games like Uncharted so far. I love the multiplayer and I love the campaign. The Last of Us, I love the multiplayer and I love the campaign. Grand Theft Auto, I love both. And then with Red Dead Redemption, so hopefully they can really deliver us this Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know what period, I don't know, but the whole fact of Red Dead Redemption, I don't know. I thought of the Western. I don't know how they're going to introduce it in this game. I don't know what they're going to even do, or even if they're doing one, I would just love to hear another Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like I'm hyped for it because it brings so much memories to how much longevity games used to last, or how long I can really sit and play a video game, or how long can I really enjoy a game for. And I know we've heard rumors, seen leaks, a little bit of gameplay here and there. Kingdom Hearts, come on. Like, I can't even say it enough. I've beaten everyone that dropped on consoles, not the one that came out on 3DS. I think that was the other one, like the Kingdom Hearts, the HD, the remasters, whatever. I need to hear that this game is coming out this year, or there's gonna be a demo this year. I need to see, like, I want to see Sora be brought back. I want to see Kyrie. I want to see Riku. I want to see Goofy, Donald, fucking even Sephiroth or fucking Cloud. Because there was rumors that the actors of the voice actor was just saying that he came from the studio, something along that lines. I would love for it to come out this year. I'm not too sure if they are going to do that though, but I'm just so interested to see what worlds are going to be brought to life in this game, what they're going to introduce. I cannot wait. This was like my childhood favorite game of all time, and it's one of those RPGs that I just would never forget at all. It actually drew me into RPGs. It has such a slow pace at first. I mean, the first 2 hours for me, because it was hard finding them fucking coconuts and shit and doing that race. But after that, it becomes a masterpiece. I swear to God. Now, believe it or not, I do want to hear. And matter of fact, I want to get hands-on with Battlefield 1. Like, I don't care. I'm not saying because I'm hyping it up. Because honestly, I'm not hyped about Infinite Warfare. And I'm not stressing the Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm now satisfied. I'm hearing that it's dropping. Okay, give me that. But I'm not looking forward to, oh my God, I'm fiending for it right now. No. Battlefield 1, though, I actually am, because I love the time period. Now, whether or not some of the actual features or some of the weapons or some of the historic stuff are maybe not as accurate, but I just love the fact of what they're trying to do with Battlefield 1. And I can see the ambition that they're trying to go. Even with the Hellfighters DLC, I can definitely appreciate what they're doing with this game. You know, so I want to see whether or not this game can deliver an experience. I want to see if they get to drop a demo during E3, a beta or something, get hands-on. I really want to play this game. I want to see what it's all about and really just get down to the nitty-gritty of just World War I weapons. See other people or hear other people's opinions on it. I really want to get hands-on with this game. It's something I'm really looking forward to as well when I go to E3. Now, that's not all the games I want to like play or get into. These are just like my top games that I'm most interested in. Trust me, I know there's other games. I'm actually upset. I think it's Scalebound, or I forgot which one that is delayed. I really want to try out Scalebound. I really want to see what this game is going to bring. I'm real interested with the environment, the set place that it's at, seeing the gameplay. I want to play Crackdown 3. But one major game that I'm just like, holy crap, I hope they have gameplay of it. I hope we get to play it while we're there. And that is Horizon Zero Dawn. I think by Guerrilla Games, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name of the developers. Please, I know it's Guerrilla something. Guerrilla Games. They made Killzone. But that game just looks amazing, and I feel like it looks like one of those prehistoric time periods, but then again, it has some futuristic approach, like futuristic elements to it. Spacing of the game, the whole setting of the game looks amazing. I don't really know too much about it. I just go based off of the little bit of gameplay that I saw, and that's one of the games that I'm really interested in trying out, trying to play something very new. It looks very refreshing. I just want to get my hands on that game. It looks so good. So yeah, these are my top games that I'm looking forward to, either from E3 or just this year period. Hopefully we get some more great games to come out. There's a bunch of games that I'm looking forward to. Of course, my sports games. You got Tekken 7. You got other games that are coming out this year. I cannot wait. I mean, these are my most favorite. I mean, you got Deus Ex, but once again, these are just my most important games. Like, these games are must-haves. These games have to be in my library this year. I have to try out these games this year. But my question is, what games are you actually looking forward to? And I'm talking about dig deep, not like I'm looking forward to Madden 17. Oh, I'm looking forward to 2K17. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, we all might get those games. Like, come on, be real. What games are you really, even if it's an indie game, I don't care. Even if it's an indie game, like Drawn to Death looks amazing. I think Hellblade is an indie. I'm not too sure. The Hellblade looks amazing to me. So yeah, what games are you most interested in trying out, trying to play, or trying to get your hands on this year? Let me know in the comments below. But if you enjoyed this video, slap a like on it. If you want to see me do more videos like this where I look like an idiot, fuck it, I'll do it. But yeah, it's your boy 3MG, and I'm out of here. You have a blessed one. Peace.